more quickly to chase, but to chase implies more the going after, the actual act of going after someone. It doesn't say how you did it. You're chasing after the person. You're going after, you're trying to catch up to that person. You're chasing. The police are chasing the robber. They may be running, they may be driving cars, but they're chasing after the robber. They could be walking real fast, they could be running, they could be in police cars chasing after the robbers who are in a car as well. To chase is to go after.
And I used to see the bank name Chase.
Oh,
Always mean it's
JP Morgan.
JP Morgan Chase is a major, if not the major, one of the major banks in America, and probably around the world. There's a lot of JP Morgan Chase banks here, there, and everywhere. But JP Morgan is a person, and so is Mr. Chase. So they just took the two names, JP Morgan Chase, and that's the name of the bank. It is Mr. Chase. Not Chase JP Morgan. Chase after JP Morgan. JP Morgan Chase, it just happens that the man's name was Chase. Even though it sounds like maybe Chase JP Morgan or something. Yeah, it wouldn't work out, Chase JP Morgan. Chase JP Morgan? Why should we chase after JP Morgan? No, JP Morgan Chase. The names of two people that organized the bank. JP Morgan Chase. Chasing after, following quickly after. Left the handbag. Left the handbag. Leave. I will leave it. I left it. I will leave it. Leave. Left. Past tense. Will leave. I will leave. I will leave tomorrow for Hong Kong. I left for Hong Kong yesterday. I am leaving today. I am leaving today. What does it mean? I'm on leave.
On holiday.
Yeah. To be on leave is another way to say I am off duty. I am not working at this particular time. I'm on holiday. I'm on leave. A leave of absence, a leave, on leave. You could be on sick leave, not well, can't work, sick. Where is he? Oh, he's on sick leave. He has a bad cold. He'll be in a couple days. He's on sick leave.
Teacher, what is the meaning of gardener leave? Gardener leave.
Gardener. How do you spell it? What is it?
Gardener leave. Someone tell me the executiveเขาเรียกอะไรถูกไล่ออก
Are you saying calendar?
Gardener leave แปลว่าผู้บริหารใหญ่ๆถูกไล่ออกแต่มีเงินเดือนกินนะถ้าแปลภาษาไทยแปลว่า
take off. To take from duty.
Well, to be on leave.
No, she mean the meaning of gardener.
Gardener leave.
Gardener leave is mean that executive out of work but still have money, still have the salary.
Gardener leave. I've never heard that.
An executive. An executive in the company.
CEO.
Executed. Executed. Wrong.
Executive.
No. To execute is to kill someone.
Sure.
To execute.
No, he should.
He was executed at 6 o'clock this morning for the crime of murder. Executed.
Why not shot? Shoot.
Why executive? What is an executive?
He should.
Executive.
No.
High position in the company.
CEO.
The company give him the money, but whole public, you cannot work another company. It's called gardener leave.
Gardener. I've never. You mean like the man who takes care of the garden?
No.
That's what you're saying. Gardener leave.
คนที่ take care of the garden
ก็ใช้คำว่าการเงินเขาสูงกว่า
First of all, this word is not executive or whatever you say. What is this word?
executive
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 X,
adjective
X,
yes every word until it's right
X, U, T. You're pushing the cutive. It's executive. 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 Not executive. No. That means that to execute is to kill someone for a crime or whatever. It goes up. You too. What?
Straight and X or QT. Straight, you straight. And what?
Oh,
Stress.
stress.
Yeah, stress.
exercise
Stress.
you say it
S8.
Exec.
exec
Not executive. No. Executive. He is an executive at the bank.
He means he fired. He's fired.
Oh,
Finally fired from the company.
Yeah, so, well, a lot of times they will place somebody on permanent leave. In other words, he's not really fired. He's just put on permanent leave. Permanent leave. He'll be paid, but he doesn't ever have to come to the bank again. Permanent leave. Sometimes they'll do that. I don't know why, but sometimes they'll do that. In other words, he's on leave, but he's not coming back. Permanent leave. Leave that never ends.
Leave until you die. Company said, I will give you 2 years
Salary.
In 2 years, you cannot work another company.
Right,
After
yeah.
2 years, you can start a new job.
They'll do that. They don't want him to take a job with a rival. What's a rival? A rival.
obviously
A rival firm.
Rival, no.
Whatever that means, yeah. That's exactly right, rival. No, a rival would be another firm. In this case, if you're talking about a bank, okay? You have a bank.
competitor
Yeah, exactly. A competitor or a rival. If you have two banks and you're telling the president of this bank
Who can?
that we're going to give you permanent leave. You're not to go, in other words, you're not to join the rival, the competitive, the rival bank. In other words, he goes from being president of this bank to being president of that bank. He joined the rival firm, but you don't want him to do that. You don't want him to take over and then be running against you and your bank. So you say you're going on permanent leave, you'll be paid for the next 5 years to not work, basically. Especially not at the rival bank, the competitor, the bank that is trying to get customers from us, from our bank. Any other questions about that? Executive. Executive. He is an executive with the bank.
Executive.
Yeah.
Executive.
So what is the meaning of executive?
This is execute. Execute. Exec. You do not want to execute the executive. That would be bad.
Never heard.
Don't execute the executive. Execute, executive. Executive. Execute. You'll run into this word a lot, of course, executive. Not so much, we don't talk about executing people every day. Any other questions on leave, rival, holiday, permanent, no end in sight, it's permanent. Permanent, executive, execute, executive. The force is on the first part of the word. The emphasis is on the first word. Any other questions?